Good morning. It is the last day of August. Now, I know most of you probably know that logically, but for me, that was a big surprise today. Um, I've shared um, recently about the loss of my father in law. He passed away last week ago, Sunday, and we had visitation on Friday night and then his funeral on Saturday. And we got home last night. And this is my father in law. He wasn't my dad, but he had been my father in law for 44 years. We've been married a long time. And I did what I should know better than to do. I got home, put stuff away, and this morning during my quiet time, my prayer time, I decided to get back to normal and write my to-do list. Here it is. Why do we do this? Now, as my dad would say, I know better. And I do. But there I am, creating this massive to do list, all the things I haven't gotten done for a while that I want to do. And then at that same moment, or about that same moment, is when I realized it's August 31st. I think when we go through loss, we really want life to return to normal. Staying in that place of loss and grieving is just not fun. So we do everything we can to get someplace else. And I do know better. And there I was this morning, just feeling like, yes, I can get back to work. And I will, but it is August 31st, the last day of this month. So I decided that instead of just rushing back to work, which I really want to do, I'm going to press the pause button and think about the blessings that my father in law brought into my life. And I'm going to do what my mother said. I'm going to count those blessings. And as I remember those precious things, I'm going to celebrate with a thank you to Chuck for the things that he has done. Sometimes it's really too busy during a funeral and during a visitation and during all the prep that you do for those kinds of things. Sometimes it's just too busy to have those quiet moments alone to process the grief. And I know better. This is not my first funeral, my first rodeo, as we would say out west. This is real. And I need to take care of myself. And so do you when you go through loss. And any kind of loss. It can be loss of a loved one. It can be loss of a pet. It can be loss. And it can also be all the losses we are facing during this COVID epidemic. I never got to see my father-in-law towards the end of his life because there was a limit of 2 people, and I'm an in-law. I'm not even going to try to get my way in there. I talked to him on the phone. But COVID has made everything hard. It's just made so many things hard. So I think there's lots of loss going on right now with COVID. The best way that I know to deal with loss is by doing what I did when I wrote Dear Mom, and I wrote the subtitle, Remembering, Celebrating, Healing. And it's that journey that I encourage you to take whenever you face loss, whenever it hits you. So, August 31st, man, where did it go? It flew by in so many ways. So count your blessings. Count your blessings. Mine live on a wall too. I share with you my flamingo wall. And this is just a small part of my collection. So celebrate your journey today. And remember the good stuff and give thanks for it. Happy last day of August.